Hola, hola, it's your girl Erika from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome, and I am here to remind you. I'm a confidence coach, and I'm a bold stand for confidence, and I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. Hello. What is good? What's going on? How are you? It is freezing in Melbourne right now. Oh my goodness. It is winter time. Winter is on its way. And I don't know about you, but the older I get, the more I love winter, which is so strange. Like when I was young, I loved me some summer. I still do. Like I'm like a Miami heart, right? Like I love it. I love the heat. I love this sticky Caribbean hot heat. Here in Australia, it's Queensland, right? It's like hot and really humid and amazing. But it's getting cold. It's getting cold. I'm getting my little fur on, my fake fur, by the way. Just for the record, my fake fur and pleather, and it's been great. It's been really lovely. I'm really freaking excited to talk to you about today's topic, about the unpleasable people, right? Like, and I don't know if you've ever met any people like this. I'm talking to you if it's family, people at work, or if you own a business and you get clients. You get clients that are unpleasable. I've had a few. I haven't had many. My clients are amazing, like thankfully. But I have had some clients who you just, doesn't matter what you do or try to say or try to whatever. It's like those people that just want to pick a fight or want attention or want to complain about some shit. And no one can support them and no one can help them or serve them or please them or give them a solution, because no matter what, is still a problem. It's still a problem. And I say, to my clients when I'm doing hot seat coaching, I'm like, do you want to let go of this problem? Or it sounds like you want to hold on to this. It sounds like you're not really looking for a solution. And I think sometimes we think we want to solve a problem and we want to create a solution to what's going on in our world, in our life, in our business, in our friendships, relationships, whatever. But we're holding on so much so to being right, or who's wrong, or what happened, or the details, or the rehashing everything. And really, that's not a place of completion or a place of problem solving. It's a place of ego and being right. And so I've had these people in my life, and I just wanted to chat about it because I want to tell you like what I do when I get this in my life, when I get, a family member who, no matter what I do, it seems like they're not happy. No matter what I say, it seems like it's not enough. No matter, what I create or what I physically do or materially buy for them, or it doesn't matter. It's like, it's not enough. You'll never be enough. It doesn't tick the boxes for them. And like I said before, clients in my business. And so I just want you to get your head around the concept that there are unpleasable people in the world, and that there is nothing that you will do or can do or should do to try to please them. That's like massive, okay? Like there are people in your life and in your world that have come or will come or are currently in your life that you will not be able to please. You just won't. It's out of your hands and out of your control. That feels so good, right? Like, just take a sigh with me, girl. Like, great. Now what the fuck do I do about those people, right? I can hear you asking. It's very interesting. It goes always back to mindset. I love talking about mindset and the way we think and how we feel and our thoughts and feelings and actions and results and all that thing. And I want to bring it back to that because if you are willing, there's something that I love talking about. If you've been following me for a while, you know it's hashtag FWOT, which stands for fuck what others think. Like hashtag FWOT, girl. Like just fuck what people think. Like let it go. Like fuck it. Let it go. Or you can say forget what others think if you have like teenagers or toddlers and you want to teach them about that hashtag FWOT. Like let go of the opinion of others. And I want to use this in this space because when someone wants you to solve a problem for them, or they want to complain to you about something, or they're acting like, that girlfriend who keeps telling you about that guy that she should break up with, and you've already told her, and she's already told you, and your whole friend group said, girl, you need to leave that sucker because he's not a cool dude, or she's not a good woman. Yet they have not done it, and they know what to do, and they keep telling you and complaining about the situation, about the air quotes toxic relationship and toxic narcissistic person, yet they stay, yet they continue on with that match, that ping pong, as I like to call it, match, going back and forth, and I might put the racket down and walk the fuck away. No, but you don't understand. Drama. It's like that. Like, you could sit there with your girlfriend listening to her complaints about this partner of hers, or your best friend, or you could listen to your mother complain about her back and her hemorrhoids and her arthritis, right? And all this shit that your mom or dad or auntie or grandma complains about. And yet they do nothing. They do not go see the doctor. They do not get rehab. They don't go see the naturopath. They don't do any of the stuff you suggested, but they call you every day or every week to complain. They are not going to be pleasable. You can't please them. You can't help them. You can't support them. You can't serve them enough. Or maybe you have a client who you've done everything for. You've tried to do what, you try to do all the things. And most of your clients are amazing and everybody's happy. And then there's one client who's just a pain in the ass and is just trying to have trouble, trying to have a problem. And you're like, oh, thank you for challenging me. These people challenge us and they teach us about the boundaries we need to create. They teach us how to have difficult conversations. They teach us about resilience. They teach us. These people I love every single challenging, unpleasable person who I've connected with. They have helped me to see that pleasing them is not my job. That they get to be unpleased, that they get to be miserable and unhappy, that they get to be how they are, and that it's not my job to fix or help or support anything. That it's my job to be able to witness that, even though it bothers me, and that the bothering is the lesson. And the letting go and the allowing that person to think, be, do, have, create whatever the fuck they want, and think whatever they want about me, and me let it go. And it happened with my mother for a long time. She was unpleasable. Like, everything I did wasn't good enough. How I looked wasn't good enough. I wasn't skinny enough. I hadn't lost the baby weight. I never wore lipstick, and she wanted me to wear lipstick. My nails weren't painted. I didn't match my clothing the way she did. Whatever. Just, it wasn't what she was trying to do. And I realized, you know what? Like, I'm not you. And I don't have the same metrics of care that you do. You care how people look at you physically and how you look. That's what you care about. I don't. You care about your nails matching your toes. I don't give a fuck about that. You care about having lipstick on and your hair being brushed, and I'm looking over here like a Crude. I don't know if you've seen the movie The Crudes, but I'm like Tiger Girl, right? Like, my shit be crazy, and my mom's like, you should look like this, you should look like that, and I'm like, that's not me. And I didn't realize that no matter what I did, it wasn't going to be enough for her, and now we're cool. But back then I was so angry at her, and I realized that that's her belief, that's her values, that's what she believes, that's who she is. It's not who I am. And then when I try to measure my life against her value matrix, or value metric, rather, her metrics of how she sees value, and it doesn't measure up to mine because I don't see value in the way she does. And it really allowed me, and this is an invitation, it really allowed me to go, you know what? I don't need to please you. I don't need for you. Like, women come to my live events, and I used to get so fucking funny about people's faces. Like, there'd be a lady with the resting bitch face, right? And she just will not crack a smile or look like any of the content is amazing or life-changing to her, right? And I'm over here looking for someone in the audience in the beginning, back in the day, to give me some eyes or to give me a, yeah, amen, hey. Like, in Australia, I don't get that. In America, people are like, woohoo, yes, girl, holla, amen. Like, I get all that in America, like some reaction, some feedback. It's like you're at church in America. Here, in Australia, like, you be at the J-Lo concert and no one's standing. People just sitting at the J-Lo concert. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So when I have my live events in the past and women would just be looking at me with a blank face, I would make it mean, oh my God, my event's not good. Oh my God, they're not having a good time. Oh no, they hate this. They don't want to be here. That joke I said wasn't funny. They don't like this. How are they? Is this okay? Do they like me? Am I good enough? And the whole time that I was doing that, I was not serving my audience, who was fucking loving what I was presenting. The woman smiling at me and nodding, being like, yeah. I wasn't looking at her. So I didn't get her vibe. I caught the other resting bitch face vibe. But if I would have stopped looking at her and not give a fuck what she thought and let her have her face, maybe that's the way her face looks. You know what I'm saying? And she's in deep thought. And most of the time, my clients or the people at my events are in deep thought. You know, I'm like giving them bitch slaps and things to think about. So their face isn't all happy-go-lucky, but then there'll be that happy-go-lucky person in the room and they'll be like, oh my God. And I look at them and they give me life. And I go, right, you feel me? And she'll be like, yes, Erika. And then she'll share and her share will open up other shares and next level. So I'm going to now, from now on, what I do from that event that happened to me is I look for those faces. I look for people that resonate with what I'm saying, the nods. I look for the I look for the claps. I look for like, all right, you guys feel me? Let me know if you feel me. Do you feel me? And then they respond, bam. Okay, cool. I asked for what I need from them. And the people that have an angry face, sometimes you leave my event and you're crying. You're not happy as fuck. You're more messed up than when you got there. You're like, damn, Erika just fucked me up. And that's okay. I'm happy that you leave with a sad face, or that you leave angry, or that you leave on fire, or that you leave my event however the fuck you need to leave. It's got nothing to do with me and everything to do with you and the information that you took in, how you took it in, and how it was. Now, caveat here. I'm not saying have a shit event and don't care what people think about it. I'm saying like I orchestrate these events. Like we sit down and we thoughtfully create these experiences at my events so that women get certain feels. They laugh, they cry, they get this, they get that, you know, and then there's action sessions and all that. And we sit down for, I mean, we've been doing this for years. We create these events for a certain response, but it's not I need a happy face to validate how good I am at running events. I need my clients to let me know that I change their life every day. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. Therefore, when I get one or two critics, yo, I've got like, I don't know, 400 plus women that have come through the sisterhood, and I maybe got 3 critics in my whole time. Like full on critics. Now, it doesn't mean that everybody in the sisterhood is like, oh my God, Erika's never done anything wrong. Hell no. But when I'm telling you that like refunding people and doing that shit doesn't happen to us. And so when it does, it's difficult. When it happens, I'm like, oh, like what the hell? And what I do straight away, me and my whole team, we're like, all right, how many people versus how many? It's like 1 versus 80, 3 versus 400, you know? Even if you got 5 over 50 people, like cool, that's fine. Like keep your eye on the prize. Like look at the focus. Where's the focus? Where's the majority of the stuff happening? There are maybe some people you just won't be able to please. There are maybe some people you just won't be able to help. There are clients. There's a lady who I love. I go to her for my eyebrows, and another lady went to her and she didn't like the eyebrow experience, and I love it. Cool. Doesn't mean she's not good at eyebrows. It means that lady wasn't for her and I am. And that's it. There's a flavor and that's it. Nothing wrong. Nothing to see here. Nothing wrong with that. When you're at work and you have a coworker or you got a boss who you know no matter what you do, you can't make them happy. It's like, damn, that sucks, you know? Here's what you could do. Don't make their problem your problem. That sounds like a you problem. I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability. I'm going to get my work in. And if I'm satisfied with the kind of work I'm creating, and there is no criticizing what's that word called? Constructive feedback. Forget about criticizing. There's no constructive feedback for me. And you're just giving me a face, or you're just like complaining about everything. I'm going to go ahead and listen to what I need to, and the rest I'll leave it with you. I think Wayne Dyer talks about like people want to give you a gift, and you have to be willing to accept the gift. And if someone's going to give me the gift of envy, or the gift of hating on me, or criticizing me, or talking shit about me, or tearing me up, or trying to make me feel a certain way, that is a gift I don't have to accept. I don't accept it. So straight up, I'm like, this was amazing. I know that the content I create is amazing because I do it with my whole heart. And I do it for that woman who I know needs to hear this shit, which is really who I used to be. And I tap into her every time I create this content. I tap into her when I show up on my Instagram. I tap into her, the woman who I've yet to meet, who I know needs this work. I tap into her. And so if you don't like it, cool, that sounds like a you problem. Like, so what? Oh well, sorry, I can't please everybody. And you are unpleasable. And so you do you. Go find your mentor. Go find your coach. Go find your person. Go find your bestie. Go find your woman or man. It ain't me. And like, learn to be okay with that. Learn to be okay with not pleasing people and having people in your life that you will never please, that you do not have the ability, the power, the control. You don't get to say. You don't have the say. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel that there will be people in your life who are unpleasable and there's nothing you can do about it? Notice how that makes you feel, because that used to make me feel really, really uncomfortable. And I'd be like, that's not true. I'll find a way. I'll just find a way. At whose expense, yo? At whose expense will you find a way? At your expense. At your family's expense. At your freedom, at your lifestyle's expense. At your mental health expense. What? Hell no. I'm okay with you not liking me. I'm okay with me not being your flavor. I'm okay with you not liking the way I do things. I'm cool with that. As I like to say, you're going to be wrong about who you think I am. You're going to be wrong about how you think I did things. That's cool. I'm going to let you be wrong about me. That's cool. You get to be wrong. And I don't need to change it. I don't need to shift your mindset. I don't need to make you do anything. I don't need to try to please you, because the more you try to please people, the less you please your fucking self. The more you try to please other people, the less you please yourself. And guess who matters here in the equation? You. You matter, number one. Ask yourself, what do you need to be pleased? What do you need to feel good? What do you need right now? Never mind what other people need, how to make other people feel good. Because some people will not be pleasable. It just will not happen. So that you spend all your time and energy and effort. And this shit takes energy. It's exhausting trying to please someone who's unpleasable. It will drain your energy. It will take up your time. It will shift your focus on the things that do not fucking matter. And then you can't focus on the things that do. It could make you sour, resentful, upset. Victimhood gets you all up in that drama triangle, that drama pattern shit. Place where you don't want to be up in that. You want to be neutral. And it gets you playing those parts. And so this is just a little invitation. It's happened to me many times in my personal life, in my friendships, relationships, in my business with clients. Thankfully not many, but it's happened. And so I want to leave you with this. I want you to start thinking about, are there unpleasable people in your life? And have you been doing everything in your power to drive yourself wild to try to please the unpleasable? And can you just go ahead and let that go? Can you go ahead and just be like, not my concern, not my business. I'm going to do me. I'm going to please myself. Because that, my darling, is worth every second, every ounce of your energy, every second of your time. You. Pleasing you. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you listening to this podcast. I'm so grateful for you. You don't understand how much gratitude I have for you. Honestly, thank you. Have the most amazing week. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be a bestie to yourself. And I will see you on the next episode. My love, before you go, I really want to share this incredible opportunity with you, because if you're loving this podcast, then you will most likely love working with me for the next 12 months in the sisterhood. It's my year-long coaching experience, and I have really good news because we have shifted and changed the pricing. There is a new offer for 2021 because I know how many people struggled in 2020 financially, and I also know how much shit came up for us that we all need to be working on. So, year-long coaching program, the sisterhood with me. You can join in person if you live in Melbourne, or you want to fly to Melbourne 6 times a year, or you can join online where I coach live for the 12 months. You have me as your coach. You can hit me with any problems or questions you have. We coach live for 2 hours a month. It is next level shit. The community is incredible. If you want to learn more, head to my website, thequeenofconfidence.com/sisterhood, SISTA, sisterhood. I can't wait to welcome you. Thank you so much for listening. I so appreciate your ears, your time, your energy, and your attention. Please do me a favor and head over to Apple iTunes. Subscribe so that you don't miss an episode. Share this episode with a sister who you know needs to hear it. And if you feel called to, leave me a review. I'd love to know what you think about the podcast. I'd love to know how this information is helping you change your world. Thank you so much for being here. I know that there are many podcasts you could listen to, and I really appreciate you listening to mine. Have a gorgeous week, honey.